Well, look, it's a question from a subscriber. Welcome back, friends. Welcome back. I hope you're having a good week. I got a question. I gotta put my glasses on. Hang on. I got a question. It's probably been about a month or so ago now. And these screen names, you guys got to get this figured out. As best I can decipher it, it's PTO the @ sign. Now I know what the @ sign is. And PTO to me is paid time off. So maybe PTO the @ sign can decipher this for me and help me figure it out. Nevertheless, he says, what is your perspective on road touring these days? Where is this category of bikes and accessories amid the gravel, bike packing, and fat bike trends that have increased in prominence? Is Surly's Trucker still the standard bearer? Are there more options now, and how do you feel about them? All right. Well, I don't think it's... There are still some people road touring, obviously. I mean, that's always been, at least in my experience, has always been kind of an under the surface type of thing. You're, 32 to 35 millimeter wide tire, front and rear racks, front and rear panniers, just kind of traditional road touring. I'm sure it's still going on, but it doesn't seem like it. And at the risk of offending some folks, it may be that it doesn't seem like it because in this Instagram world that we're living in, those photos of, that type of bike on pavement are maybe not as aesthetically pleasing or inspiring to some than, the pictures of, bike packing bikes or bike camping bikes and the hodgepodge of stuff that's going on there out in nature. So it could be that it's still going on. In fact, it's probably going on in greater numbers, but we just don't hear about it or see it more appropriately. Is the trucker still the standard bearer? Well, I think so from a cost perspective and just a longevity perspective. The long haul trucker and the disc trucker have always been kind of those hybrid touring bikes because even back, in the early 2000s, let's say, there were still greater tire clearance on those bikes than comparable bikes from, say, Trek. And I'll be real honest, I don't have a lot of experience with traditional touring bikes other than the Trek 520 and the long haul trucker / disc trucker. There are some bikes out there, that Kona Sutra, although you could make the argument that it's no longer a traditional road touring bike, but it certainly could be used like that. But I don't have a lot of experience with that. There was a lot of hubbub when Specialized rebranded or re-released the Sequoia, but I haven't really heard anything about that. I don't even know if they're still doing it, to be honest with you. So I would say, yeah, when most people think about traditional touring bikes, they still think about Surly. The thing that I really like is the kind of hybridization that's going on in that space, and I've talked about it before. The fact that you can put a 2-inch, if you've got a 26-inch wheel trucker, you can put a 2-inch tire on that, greater than a 2-inch tire on that, and do some non-paved riding. The mishmash of traditional touring bags and racks with more, not necessarily bike packing bags in the sense of frame bags, and then baskets and, bags like the Zeitgeist or the Caradice, more of a traditional saddle bag, either supported on a rack or with a bag support. So there's a lot of, let's call it cross-pollination going on in that space, which I really like. So I don't know that I can really answer the question, because I think we're still going to, what is the trend that's going to continue are, bikes like the Sutra or the Gorilla Monsoon, Bridge Club. I mean, obviously the Bridge Club could be used either on pavement or off pavement with a variety of different bag and rack setups. And I think that's where we're going to, for the foreseeable future, that's what we're going to see. Are bikes that can really kind of do a little bit of everything, depending on how you want to set it up. So you're not going to be locked into that 700C 35 or 38 millimeter wide tire. You can kind of do what you want to do. Make it your own, if you will. I hope that answered your question. I hope you guys are having a great week. Don't forget to click the thumbs up button. Thank you for subscribing. I always have a hard time saying that. Thank you for subscribing. Picked up a lot of new subscribers of late. And if you are a new subscriber, make sure you comment. Join the community if you will. Thanks a lot, as always. Until next time, be nice, work hard, ride bikes, play music when you can. I'll talk to you soon.